It's the Arizona Daily Mix Veterans Day Special, live from Parade Central. And it all starts right now.
Good morning and happy Veterans Day to our veterans out there. Today is a celebration for those men and women who have served our country, and we're celebrating here at the big Phoenix Veterans Day Parade taking place right here in Central Phoenix. Very excited. Also, we have to say hello to the parade up in Prescott that's taking place also on this day and around all of Arizona, and great things going on here. So, which is a day that we say, like I said, thank you to our veterans. I want to start the show by saying thank you to Brent, who is our sound guy, audio guy there, who has served our country and now he's working with us. So Brent, thank you for your service. Thank you for all you do and you've done for our country. And that's what we love for you to go out and do throughout the day. And that's why we love for you to come down the parade. And we're going to be live all morning long here. And we're going to be also doing the parade live on the 7.5 and also on the web. So you're going to be able to watch that. And we got great weather for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Thanks to Mr. Rooter Plumbing, where today we're going to see a high of 86. And then tonight, a low of 57. Tomorrow, sunny, 88 going into the weekend. Good morning, Prescott. Today, you're going to see a sunny and a high of 68. Tonight, clear and cold with a low around 36. And tomorrow, up to around 70 for us. So that's a look at your forecast thanks to Mr. Rooter Plumbing. And you were looking at this amazing eagle here that I remember from the parades, but then I found out that this is the third eagle, I believe, of this great company that has put this together. They said the first one kind of like was old and fell apart. They built another one and sent that actually up to Prescott. So, and then this one is here for this parade that we're having. And I want to bring in the lady who does all this, PAULA. How are you, PAULA? Good morning to you. Look at this. I get a hug, and that's what we're going to be seeing throughout the day here. Some hugs from men and women who have served our country, seen each other for the first time in a year because of last year we had to put the parade on hold. But we're back. We're back going down Central. We're going back with the parade getting started. And this is the great thing about it. Even though we're just early here, people are already showing up. It's amazing.
They come out, they fill up the parking lot. It's going to get like organized chaos is what we call it. It's organized chaos.
And I remind people that today is a celebration of our veterans. Memorial Day is to honor those who have fallen. And today is a day that you love to see the street lined here, and also people going and talking with veterans today.
Right. Because, you know, the love, the gratitude, the thank yous that the veterans get, it helps them heal. So when the community comes out and really wraps our arms around them through this virtual hug that we do with our parade, it really helps them heal. And that's our goal, is to get our veterans back, to welcome them home, to say thank you for your service, and to make sure that they transition successfully. That's what we hope to do.
All right, let's talk about the parade, because it's going to be amazing. And it looks like you have more entries than we've had before because people wanted to come out and do this. You've been busy. It's so fun. What time did you get here this morning?
At 4:30.
4:30? Oh my goodness. Because
dark 30.
Yeah, and it's so funny. People are still giving you a call going, can I get in? You're like, we're full.
No, we're full. We can't.
So what are we going to be seeing today?
So today we have floats, we have bands, we have marching units, we have balloons. You'll see some of the big, beautiful helium balloons back this year. And our community grand marshals are our healthcare heroes. You know, they've had a really rough time the last few years with the global pandemic. And we wanted to say thank you to them too. We as veterans know what it's like to be on the front lines, and our healthcare workers have been on the front lines battling this virus. So we wanted to say thank you and recognize them.
So let's talk about the people who put this on, because there's quite a bit, of course, in your group here, which is so important to making sure this parade go on. But also, even after the parade, there's a lot that goes on with organizations.
There's so much that they do. So Honoring America's Veterans is a nonprofit that puts on the parade. And then we have wonderful sponsors who donate. The parade isn't cheap. It costs us at least $80,000, you know. So USAA, Tri-West Healthcare Alliance, the University of Phoenix, those are our top tier sponsors. And they come back year after year to not only with money, but with volunteers. They have veterans groups within their companies that come out here to support this event. They're volunteering today. You'll see them on the route. There's some of them are serving as judges, some of them are serving as balloon handlers, so it really makes a difference.
Yeah, and it's going to make a big difference in a lot of veterans' lives too, with you saying thank you to them. And not just a thank you, actually going and maybe sitting with them for a little bit and hearing their story, because they want to tell their story, and you get some history there too, which is amazing.
Yeah, and one of the ways that we do that is through our Veterans Grand Marshals program. So we pick a veteran from every era of service and we honor those. So from World War II to present day, so the effort in Afghanistan. So we have World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Cold War, Desert Storm, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Operation Enduring Freedom, the effort in Afghanistan.
Yeah, so as we're looking down here, I know we're staying in one spot. The balloons are getting ready, the cars are getting ready. We have a lot happening around here, which is going to be amazing for everyone to come see. So, all right, the parade, what time does it start?
It starts at 11 a.m. It'll start with the World War II biplane flyover, and then the parade starts right at 11. It heads south on Central, east on Camelback, and south on 7th, and it de-strages at Indian School Road.
So, all right, and let's also talk the cost of coming and seeing the parade. What's the cost?
Free.
What? Free? There's no cost at all.
There's no cost.
That's it right
Just
there.
bring your blankets, bring your pillows, bring a chair, bring a tent. It's hot out here. It's going to be a gorgeous Phoenix day.
Yeah.
But, you know, come on out and see what we've got. We've got military trucks. We have some Model T cars, some of the oldest cars we've ever had in the history of our country.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all these things, community, military veterans that have built this great nation that we have. So come out and see the history that we have in front of you.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And also you can, of course, catch the parade right here on AZTV's 7.5 station, along with the website that will have information for you throughout the morning to let you know how you can watch from home or just come on out. And the parade route, let's forget the parade route.
Yeah.
The parade route goes down
It
Central.
heads down Central, it turns east on Camelback and south on 7th Street. So the best place to park and watch a parade right at this point in time is usually Camelback, because Central gets full, 7th Street gets full. So if you can sneak in on Camelback, you'll have a better viewing opportunity.
Yeah, I like that. That's perfect. Or what I suggest, it's a nice day, park somewhere, ride your bike over,
Right.
and that way you can avoid
the traffic, because we've got so many street closures going on around here.
And speaking of closures, please make sure you check with your banks, the schools. There's a lot of different things that are closed, so if you're looking to go out and do some errands, because you have the day off, you got to think other people have the day off, so you can come and watch the parade. Again, kicks off 11 o'clock right down Central, or you can catch it on AZTV 7.5 or the website for you. So when we come back, we have more things to check out here of the parade. So come on back.
And we are live at the 25th Annual Phoenix Veterans Day Parade by honoring America's veterans. And thank you for joining our salute to our nation's heroes today and every day. There's more to come right here on AZTV 7. It's the Arizona Daily Mix.
You know, it's more than a job. You know, it's more than a profession. There's a bit of honor behind that. You know, and not everybody can be that, right? And that's okay. Not everyone out there can be a warrior, and nor would I ever expect everyone to be that person to you know, endure those times of, you know, absentee of family or be in combat or suffer through some of the trials and tribulations that a typical military member would go through. But that's all right. I mean, the world is made up of a lot of different types of individuals. But those that do tend to pick up that flag or to, you know, bear arms to protect the Constitution of the United States, you know, it's great to celebrate those. It's truly an honor, I think.
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix Veterans Day celebration here at the Phoenix Veterans Day Parade. You know, there's a lot of different how can we say, floats, different things going down the road to honor our men and women who have served our country. And Glenn here, who has served our country. Good morning, Glenn. How are you?
Good. Great day.
So thank you very much
Beautiful
for all
day.
you've done for us, our country. So.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
I didn't plan it that way, but I wound up spending 24 years in the Army.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And now you're out with the Sun City Model T Club.
Sun Country.
Sun Country Model T Club.
Yeah.
So tell me about your club. This is amazing.
Oh, there's about 150, I'll say 130 guys and about 20 women, 25 women. And, it was founded in 75 and it's been very, very active. They travel, go places all over,
Yeah. And this Model T right here is a very amazing here. This has had some history here, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is a local car. Judge Bauer, B-A-U-E-R, bought it in 1915, and he gave it to his son in 47 when his son came back in the Second World War. He passed in 72. The wife passed in 204. That's when I bought it.
So, wow. And has it been hard to keep up on this?
No, you can't, you have to do everything yourself. There's no mechanics for these cars, So a buddy helps you, or if he's had the same issue, but there's, a zillion Model Ts, and there's only about 16 or 17 of these things left in the world.
Wow, amazing. Let me ask you how important this day is for you and your group.
Very, very important. We, most of us are veterans, just like Barry. He's a Marine Corps veteran, and we've all served. And, my family, my dad was in the Army, and, for a couple of years, the First World War, and then all my older brother, I'm the run of my generation. Yeah. And they all served. One in the Air Force, two in the Navy, and my four brothers, and another one and I in the Army. Yeah. And so there's been an Army or a military family.
Military family, yeah. And today it's so great to come out and say thank you to you and come talk to you, right? You're ready to tell people about your story and about the Model Ts, aren't you?
Sure.
So yeah. I like it. And with that said, I'm going to walk down here to, this is your nephew down in this one, right?
Yeah, he's Doyle Bigelow and Barry's.
Down there? All right, let me walk down here. Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Dudley, right?
Doyle.
Doyle. Sorry, Doyle. How are you doing?
Doing good. Awesome day out here.
Good. So now, you're kind of young to be in this Model T club. Do you even know about a Model T?
Yeah, I had a 90-year-old father that I grew up with that taught me all about it. So been learning since day one.
So, okay. Now, this is, how tall are you?
6 foot.
You're 6 foot because I can see the knees there. This is kind of like a difficult vehicle to drive, isn't it?
A little bit more than an automatic and a manual.
So I'm going to scoot around, let Aaron go in front of me as he looks down there. How do you drive this Model T?
So this far left pedal is going to be your clutch and your gear shift all in one. So you press it all the way down.
Here, open this. How do we get in here? Open up. Yeah. Aaron, come here. You got to come get and look at this here. I'm going to bring Aaron in. So, because I've always wondered about driving these.
Yeah. So this first pedal is going to be your clutch and gear shift all in one. All the way down, you're in first gear. All the way out, you're in second gear. That's all you got, high and low. And then halfway is your neutral. And then this middle pedal is your reverse. So if you want to go in reverse, you got to push that down and then push that middle one down.
Oh my God.
So it's very crammed, and this is actually less crammed than some of the other T's I've driven.
Oh my
Far
God.
right's the brake, and then can you guess where the gas pedal is?
So I'm going to say on the steering wheel.
Yep. Right there.
I got that one. So wow. How fast can you go? 90, 95, 100?
30, 35. This one's a powerhouse compared to some of the other ones. I think she might have 35 horsepower.
Oh man, well we're looking forward to seeing you all in the parade, so thank you. So, and again, we have the other Model Ts down here, which is great. So again, just a great day for you to come out and enjoy our veterans and celebrating them, which we love to do. And again, I will say it, you can watch the parade 11 o'clock right here on AZTV 7.5. So AZTV 7.5, you can check it out. We're not done, we got more going on, so come on back.
So what is today? Well, today is all about honoring the brave men and women who have fought for our country. Stay here on AZTV 7 as we celebrate veterans on the Arizona Daily Mix.
I'm from a generation in which 18-year-old men who had no choice but to go to Vietnam came home and were afraid to tell anybody they were in the military. And the thing I'm so proud of today is the nation's flipped on that. I have a son-in-law is a retired Marine. When he came back from Iraq, there was a flag, street-lined group of people to welcome him back from Iraq. I'm thrilled at that. I just wish the guys who had been with me in Vietnam had ever seen any of that.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix Veterans Day special out here at the Phoenix Veteran Day Parade. We're getting ready in a couple of hours. We will see the streets lined here in Central Phoenix with our men and women who have served our country and those who want to honor them, like Tony here, who has the Fire Up Freedom truck, which is amazing. And we were just talking here, you bought this 18 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And why did you buy it?
Well, after September 11, I want something patriotic to represent our country, our heroes, everybody that is a hero for our country. And then that's the reason I bought it. And then I put life into it. I put grills, TVs, soda fountain machine. We put games and we just make a bigger party when we put it up.
Yeah.
And so after 10-15 minutes, you don't just take off and go. You stay and hang out and join the party. That's the way we did it that way.
Yeah, and we look at it, there's a story on here, again, about our men and women who were our first responders during 9/11, who went in and saved our people and who worked on things. And, you know, again, this is what this truck's about. It's about the freedom.
About the freedom.
Yeah. And what's really great is that you go off and do events and honor them. Like today, you're going to be feeding our veterans here, right?
Yes, right after the parade, we're going to pull over by the church and feed the veterans for the Veteran Day Parade. There's nothing like a Veteran Day Parade. It's awesome. Yeah. Every year, I can't wait till I can be in it. It's nice to have a flag, walk around in the parade and show you that you're a patriot, that you love your country.
So, and then after you leave here, you're going over to another Veterans Day celebration.
Yes, that one in Sun City Grand.
So.
It will be about 150 people expecting me there.
Wow. So again, why is this so important to you?
Well, it's so important because what's going on in our country, we need to unite. We need to stand behind our veteran. We need to stand behind our country. And our veteran got our heart. America also heart, the veteran got it too, you know?
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
I like that. And this parade again going through it. How many years have you been doing the parade now?
14 years.
14. Wow, that's amazing. So I want to walk over here because I got to show these grills
and
off.
I'm not bragging. I have trophies at home and number one places and stuff. I'm not bragging.
No, you should, because this is just amazing truck. And the grills are all set here, ready to go. I know we opened up, there they go, look, they're going to be fired up in just a little bit. But we want to also say that you are looking to take this out to events and stuff, not just for the veterans, but for everybody who wants to honor our men and women who served our country.
That's true. I do, and I always do. We do fundraisers all the time, but also it's a profit business. We do all kind of corporate parties and celebrations, grand openings, and you know, all the celebration that it's needed.
Yeah.
And did I show you the surround sound?
No, you look at this. So he's pretty proud of this too, because like he said, you come in and look at this sound system here that he has. This is great. So so you're saying too, you might get the football game on here sometimes and stuff?
I do. It's the ultimate machine. It has everything you ever need. Food, DJ, music, surround sound, you name it.
I like it.
It has it.
And you also brought some friends along too, which are really neat too. You were telling me about the guys that are going to be following a little bit behind you with the screen.
Yes, it's boomtruckvideo.com. And these guys are awesome. They go to all the rallies, all the places, and they do great. They really also, if you look on their video screen, they're so patriotic. They love their country too. Just like me and you and everybody else.
Well, Tony, thank you very much, and thank you for being a part of this and what you do for our veterans.
Go veterans!
There you go. There you go. So again, it's a great day to be out here. We want you to come out, line the streets of the Phoenix Veterans Day Parade going on, starting at 11 o'clock. And again, it's back. So if you've been wanting to come out to honor our veterans, today's a great day to do it. So, all right, come on back. We're not done. We have more of the Arizona Daily Mix from the Phoenix Veterans Day Parade.
And we are live at the 25th Annual Phoenix Veterans Day Parade by honoring America's veterans. And thank you for joining our salute to our nation's heroes today and every day. There's more to come right here on ACTV 7. It's the Arizona Daily Mix.
My pitch is veterans are a unique bunch of people who've given up their freedom and their family to go in and serve this country, to go anywhere they send you and to do whatever they tell you to do up to dying. And that everybody's not a hero, but we should respect and appreciate service to this country.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix, a Veterans Day special from the Phoenix Veterans Day Parade. And you're going to be seeing a lot of different floats out there. But one thing you might see out here is this Eagle One, which is USAA's big motor coach, which is amazing. Patrick, this is a very important part of our veterans who serve our country, men and women, and their families. But let's talk about what USAA is all about.
Well, at the end of the day, USAA is focused on securing the financial security of our members, and that's our military members actively serving and their children and their children's children. And at the end of the day, we can't do that if we're not showing up when we're needed. So that's how Eagle One ties in here. It's our catastrophe response vehicle, one of two. We've got 5 other smaller versions. But for example, Hurricane Ida, we were there the morning after the hurricane with this vehicle.
Yeah, and again, you have been serving our men and women financially for a long time. I love the commercials. They're so cute.
Coming up on 100 years next year.
Wow, that's amazing. So, and people get to see the outside of this. There's a TV to greet you and talk. But everybody probably wonders inside here. So can we go up? Let's
Absolutely.
Go up inside. So
Inside.
this is Eagle One, where I'll tell you, this is just nice to come around. And again, this is we have to remind people, this is for when there's disasters and the families get to come in here and they get to pretty much, sit and you work with them.
That's right. Essentially, picture after a hurricane, no power, no electricity, maybe no running water. This vehicle will come. We are able to start processing claims, getting money in hands same day. We'll also deploy some kits that will bring water, stuff for the kids, stuffed animals, but we want to make sure that we're putting them in a safe place as quickly as possible.
Yeah, today's a very special day. It's celebrating our men and women, and you guys do that throughout the community, and that's why you guys are here, to pretty much show your support for them.
Absolutely. I mean, they are the reason that we exist at the end of the day, and I don't think there's a better calling than serving those who serve. With our military here in Phoenix and Arizona, we have over 600,000, military members here. So that's why we're here in Phoenix. The military presence is large, and we want to make sure that we're honoring that what they do and how they serve.
Yeah, it's amazing. So again, if you are a family member out there, that's what's really great too, is that you actually can talk with someone from USAA about, one of your other family members who have served the country, and I think a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, membership's actually passed down through children. So if mom or dad served, give us a call, and you're likely eligible for USAA as well. And look us up online. Most of our rankings are at the top of the list.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to be in our Eagle One, so it's amazing. So we're gonna go back out here, but thank you, Patrick, very much.
Absolutely, Brad. This is great.
This is awesome. This is just a beautiful motor coach here, and again, they're out here along with a lot of other organizations that support our men and women throughout their time here, and of course serving our country. So as you can see, the balloons, things are getting ready. We'll just light a little bit here as we are starting to see more come in. We got the school kids coming, the bands. It's going to be a great celebration for Veterans Day, and I ask you, please, on this day, go talk with a veteran, hear their story, celebrate them, and just pretty much understand what they've gone through and what they're going through, and just enjoy saying thank you to them. And again, you can say thank you to them by coming down to the parade, going down Central, turning at Camelback, going east to 7th Street, and then going south down 7th Street. It is a great parade, starts at 11 o'clock, and again, you can catch it all right here live on AZTV 7.5 and our website, with Pat McMahon hosting this year's parade on our station. So, all right, come on back. We got more of the Arizona Daily Mix coming up right after this.
And when we come back, Pat is going to be sitting down with a local woman who learned about her late father and his service to the country through letters he had written to her mother. It's a moving story about love and war that you don't want to miss. Stay with us. It's the Arizona Daily Mix.
Isn't it interesting that we often wait until Veterans Day comes around on the calendar to acknowledge the remarkable gifts that people in uniform have given us historically over the years. We, however, choose to make every day Veterans Day here, and we have a very special guest to do that who has a special story to tell, and you've told it in a book.
Yes.
Jan Krulik-Bellen.
Yes.
Jan Krulik-Bellen, who is known to so many people, your work at the Art Museum, and in so many different capacities. But why did you need letters from your father to really tell you, as a young girl, who your father was?
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me today. My dad passed away when I was only 6 years old, and my mom didn't really talk about him very much all those years growing up. So about a year before she passed away, she gave me this box of letters, and they contained over 100 letters that he had written her from World War II. And that began a journey for me that never really started out being a book. It was almost like the book wrote itself, because the adventures that I went on because of those letters were so astounding and coincidental and you know, people said miraculous, that they said you have to write a book. And I think because Dad, when he enlisted, he was 32, he was older. He was convinced that it was part of his responsibility to help fight for freedom and democracy, and he was in the Army Air Corps. And his letters were written by someone who was older and more mature and well educated. So I learned a lot about who he was as a person and the gifts that he had and who I was vis-a-vis, you know, and his daughter, what I inherited from him. And, you know, family legacy is important.
Did your mother encourage you at any time?
No, my mother probably would be horrified if she knew that I put the letters in a book for the public to see. She passed away a year after she gave me the box of letters, and she actually made me promise that I wouldn't even read them until she was gone. And it took me another 5 years to open the box of letters and delve into them, because I just didn't know what I would find in there and if I was emotionally ready, because I had this image of who my father was that I didn't want destroyed. You know, it's like Pandora's box. Once you open it, you can't stuff things back in. So that was the beginning of you know, reading the letters and making a plan to try to see what I could find out about Dad. He served in North Africa, which was a part of the war that a lot of people weren't familiar with. And I was not, certainly. And he wrote about this family, and particularly this young man that he befriended while he was stationed in Morocco. And he loved him as a brother, he said, and vowed someday to go back after the war and find him, which of course he never did. So that became my mission, to go and try to find him or his family.
May I impose on you to introduce us to your father through one of his letters?
Oh, absolutely, I would love to. Dad was an incredible letter writer. I'm just going to give you a snippet of one of the letters to Mom that he wrote somewhere in North Africa, March 10th, 1943. Dear Dot, my mom's name was Dorothy, and I'll skip to the best part. For me, there is only one dream and hope left, that at the end of my journey you will be there to welcome me. I try not to look beyond that, for an old specter haunts me. But with the dawn of the new world that we hear so much about, perhaps there will be a place for me, and one that will make it possible to make it a place for two. All the love, darling, that I haven't been able to give you for these many months, and all that I haven't written into my letters has been choked up in my heart. Tonight, I must tell you, you're the ship that will carry me safely home, the armor that will shield me from harm, and the breath that comes into my body. Every wonderful African sunrise is the light that shines from your eyes, and every sunset the curve of your lips. The sea that I saw the other day with my commanding officer was the color of your eyes, but far less beautiful. The lapping of the waves upon the shore was your voice whispering to me. Wherever I go, whatever I see, the wondrous, the magnificent, and the enchanting are always you. There is nothing that is good and kind that crossed my path that doesn't make me think of you. I'm hungry and thirsty, I'm tired and weary, I'm savage and beastly, I'm only all that is wretched only because we are apart. One kiss from your lips and hunger and thirst would flee. One touch from your hands and I'd be gentle and rested. You've created storms in my breast whose fury, if unleashed, would have torn us both apart. But even in its wildness there was beauty, for the calm that came afterwards was incomparable. I loved even when I thought I hated. And I know, every fiber of me knows, that for you I live. Without you I might walk and talk and do what every other mortal does, but without consciousness. I'm just trying to say what has been said so many millions of times before by poets and singers, but said so much better. Sweetheart, I love you. Love, Bill.
He was a soldier, a man of faith, and
a romantic.
And someone with true literary gifts. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
And the book then has the entire story,
yes,
your journey, examples of the letters, and we should probably tell everybody right now who's equally romantic what the name of the book is.
It's called Love, Bill, Finding My Father Through Letters from World War II, and it's available at all, Amazon bookstores or through my website.
We always say at discriminating bookstores.
Discriminating bookstores,
right.
Yes.
Well, fortunately, we've been discriminating enough to invite you to be our guest. And Bill.
Thank you so much.
Jan Kulik Bellin and her dad.
It's Veterans Day, and in addition to honoring our veterans, it's a historical and meaningful day in our nation's history. More on that when we come back, right here on AZTV 7. It's the Arizona Daily Mix.
I love America, and I respect our military. Without our military, we don't have a strong nation. So, anytime I see a veteran, I always try to go over and thank them for their service, because sometimes it's an unthankful job, if you want to call it that. But I love our military, and of course I love to preach about our military. And but since I spent 20 years in the Marine Corps, so I love America.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix Veterans Day special. We are out here at the Phoenix Veterans Day Parade's staging area, and we are almost 2 hours away from this year's Veterans Day Parade, going down Central to Camelback, going east on Camelback over to 7th Street, and then south on 7th Street. And one group that's here is APS, who has the big eagle I showed you earlier. I love this eagle, which is amazing. Also the fire truck back here. Anna, how are you doing today?
I'm really excited to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys play a big part in veterans' life, with also giving them power, but also your workforce there are made up of veterans.
That's true. About 20% of our workforce at APS is veterans, which makes sense. The military provides a great workforce for us, so we are pretty dialed into the veteran community in general. So super excited to be here, but it's definitely one of our company's focuses. Yeah,
and it's a great community outreach program that you guys have there and that you're part of today, where you have a lot of employees that want to be a part of this parade.
We do. Of course, we're very conscientious of COVID and the protocols, but we have a ton of people that came out for this. So I think just coming out of the last couple of years that we've had, it's a great opportunity for people to get together and really show support for our veterans and for the community. And I do have to say that we do it not just in Phoenix, we do it all across the state. So I myself have been in parades in Flagstaff and Prescott and Yuma, Parker, Quartzsite, all over the state. So
well, we appreciate it. And again, it's about honoring veterans today and celebrating them, and that's what APS is doing with the big eagle. And a little history about this eagle. This is the third eagle that has been in the parade. The first one was, when the parade first started. That one kind of been through a lot. And then they built a second one, and that second one was sent up to Prescott, actually, and this is the third one we're having here in our parade. So also we want to say good morning to the Prescott Parade up there. Anna, thank you very much. Also, they have the amazing fire truck here. This fire truck is so cool because it sits a lot of people, so you'll see a lot of waving coming out of here, but it's one of those old-fashioned fire trucks that they actually converted into a nice little parade fire truck, which is really nice. So I don't know if I can, you know, I'm just going to see. I think there's a way to get up in here because I want to practice just in case they let me. So, oh, there is. There's a little gate right here. But this is the APS parade float. And so here, I'm going to just do this really quick. So just so I know, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So there you go. So it's there. See, now there. Now I'm in the parade. I'm in the parade. How's that? So, but this is going to be great. This is going to be filled with a lot of our veterans going down and, of course, waving, saying thank you to those who say thank you to them, which is great for us. So I want to come over here to Eric of, I will fix that later. I want to go to Eric. Good morning, Eric. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Eric, you are with, of course, the University of Phoenix, which plays a big part in our veterans' lives after they've served their country or even while they're during serving our country.
Yes, sir. We have a number of active duty military and veteran who attend our university, and we'd like to think that we have a relationship with them that extends for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. How important today is to you guys being in this parade?
This is extremely important to us. This is a big part of our university community and just a big part of our local community here. I think veterans are such an important part of the United States of America and part of what makes us who we are today. And the University of Phoenix is so proud to get to come out here and get to be a part of this.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, you guys, again, playing a big part in those veterans' life. You can see them working in the workforce after attending school, either online or in person, which has been great.
Absolutely. We try to offer flexible programs. You know, a lot of people coming out of the military, these are working adults. This isn't somebody coming right out of high school. It's just a really different set of needs that people have at that stage in their life, and we like to think that that's our specialty.
So, Eric, well, I appreciate it for being out here, and again, thank you for the University of Phoenix of making sure our veterans have the education they need. And you'll see the big balloon going down the street there, which is kind of nice. You'll see some other big balloons, because then this is a tradition for a lot of our veterans to be at this parade and bringing out from their Model Ts to the balloons to the trucks and everything. But again, the parade is so important this year because last year it wasn't able to be put on. So you can catch it live right now. It's setting up. I know I have my sweater on. It's still a little chilly out here, but by the time the parade comes on, it's going to be in the 80 degrees and it's going to be nice. Or if you're right there at home, you can go over to AZTV 7.5 and watch the parade live with our very own Pat McMahon hosting. And you also can go to our website, aztv.com, to find out how you can watch it streaming if you have to go in. Also remind you, today is a holiday, so there are businesses and the mail service will not be delivered. So businesses are closed, mail service will not be delivered. So make sure you check if you have plans on going somewhere today to do some work and everything. But again, it's the Veterans Day parade happening here on Central, and it's a great way to come out and say thank you to our veterans. All right, we're not done. We got more Arizona Daily Mix coming up right after this.
When you see people that make the ultimate sacrifice, warriors that have made the ultimate sacrifice, and they come back to us draped in an American flag. So for us and for veterans, significant meaning. And to see it and to understand the sacrifice, and not just ours, but you know, the entire duration of our nation and the formation of it, it's pretty significant.
Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. There's one company for 25 years have been saying thank you to our veterans, and it's Tri-West Healthcare Alliance, and Glenn and Mindy here with us, getting the float ready to go. How great is it to be out here today?
Oh, it's amazing to be back, and the sun's shining, and we're here to honor our veterans. Couldn't be a better day.
So, and it is, and it's a great sunny day coming out, very nice. Glenn, let's talk about what Tri-West is all about.
Sure. So Tri-West supports veterans through the Veteran Health Administration. We support veterans when they need care in the community, so veterans can see providers in our network and be able to access care when it's not available within the VA.
Yeah, and again, that's so important, especially right now as we've been coming through the pandemic and our veterans kind of being cut off to know what's out there, and that's where you all have been on hands there to help them through these times.
Absolutely. Access to health care is one of the most important things, and it's just our mission. We want to give back to those who've served, and we get them the health care they need, and take good care of them. That's our job.
And I do like your mission statement right there, on a mission to serve our nation's heroes, which is they do every day here, and that's what today is all about. And that's why you want people to go ahead and wave, come find out more about Tri-West.
Well, find more about Tri-West and just come out and support veterans. You know, we're very proud to serve veterans. That's our only mission. But we want people to come out here today, enjoy with us this ability to say thank you to all the veterans that have served in our community.
So, well, I thank you very much. Now, I'm not going to take you guys any longer away because we need to get the float going, okay? Hop in there and get work in there. So as they're getting work, I'm going to come over to Becky. Oh, my goodness, look at this. This is what we're talking about right here. Becky, come on over here. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
So, gosh, the Arizona Twirlers, look at these ladies.
We have been here for so many years, but, you know, since COVID, we haven't done anything. And these little girls just started baton. They've even been coming, 7 lessons, and we're already performing. And then I have my older girls that are back from NAU. They've already graduated.
And they're performing. This is so great. And so how important is this, Dave, to your group here?
Actually, you know, it's probably more important than I thought. I mean, my husband was in the war during Vietnam, and some of these little girls told me that their dads have been in the war, and are in the Army and all of that. So we just thought, boy, this is a great thing for them to be in today.
Yeah, it is, and to watch them and stuff, and as you're going to be seeing them going through the parade, and the different ages here. We're doing it. Okay, I got to ask you, what's the oldest baton twirler that you've had in this group?
Okay, the oldest one right now is the one way on the end down there. She's graduating this year from college from NAU.
But haven't you had some older baton
older? Oh, yeah. Yes, I've had them. Yes, I've been doing this way too long, let me tell you.
So it's way too long. It's amazing. So I'm going to let you guys get going here and getting ready. So which is really great. So there they are. They're going to be out there on the parade, and that's what today is all about as we go through and say thank you. So as we're seeing everyone getting ready, again, the parade kicks off at 11 o'clock. We're going down Central, as I want to mention, south on Central to Camelback, and then east on Camelback to 7th Street and down. So road closure is starting to happen, so you're going to want to definitely make sure you take your time with that. But you can see the staging area is starting to get busy. People are starting to come out. You'll be seeing a lot of veterans who, again, are excited to be out here from last year, not able to do it, and now they're coming down and, of course, going to be saying thank you to you for thanking them. It's amazing how this all goes on. So, Aaron, I don't know if we can get this shot here, but I just saw this pull up here. This is really cool. I don't know if the sun's going to mess it up, but that's what we're talking about, having, you know, the Maricopa County Attorney coming out here to thank everybody with the Military Vigo Collectors Club, what they'll be going down. You're going to be seeing, of course, the Model Ts. You're going to be seeing quite a few group of people coming out and saying thank you to our men and women who have served our country. And again, I want to say thank you to Brent, who is there in our booth, who served our country not once but twice. So Brent, thank you very much for all you've done. I want to say thank you to my sister, who is also a military veteran, for her service and all you out there. So please, today is a day to go say thank you, sit and talk with them, hear their story, and just pretty much understand that, you know, they are the ones who have dedicated their lives to pretty much protect us here. So we're enjoying this. So all right, come on back. We're almost finishing up here, but again, it doesn't stop, because 11 o'clock on AZTV 7.5 and our website, we're going to be carrying the parade live. So you got to check it out.
Today Around the Valley is brought to you by Gerber Injury Law.
Well, we are coming to the end of the Arizona Daily Mix Special Veterans Day Parade, but it's not done. We're not done with the Veterans Day Parade, because we're going to be out here coming up at 11 o'clock, and then we'll be live for the parade, and also on aztv.com's website and some other websites. Let's do a quick weather for you, so you know. I don't have my sweater on, but it's going to be not bad out here today. We are going to be seeing it just into a high of around about 86 today. Tonight 57, tomorrow sunny and 88. Prescott's going to see 68, and then for tonight, clear 36, and tomorrow sunny and 70. We want to say thank you to the veterans up in Prescott who are doing their parade up there, PAULA. Yay. So this is really nice. And so ours is down here. We're excited. And again, we want to remind people to come on out and sit along the parade line and say thank you.
Right. This is where we start. We're right here at the corner of Montebello and Central, and it heads south on Central, east on Camelback, and south on 7th Street. And it's just a great time to come out and say thank you to our veterans.
So, and again, we got to remember how important today is for saying thank you, but also for this parade, because it was put off last year.
Yes.
And I know we're very excited to be able to show off our military men and women to the crowd.
We are, and it does a lot of healing for them, and that's the important thing. And the other thing that we do, we educate people about who the entries are. So we have the most speaker towers of any parade in the state.
Yeah.
So it really helps us educate as well.
So I like it. Well, again, you're going to catch it live on AZTV 7.5 at 11 o'clock with Pat McMahon hosting. And then you also can watch it on the website, and all the information is right there on your screen. So you guys, I'm so happy that we came out here today. And again, I thank all the veterans out there who have served our country. Have a great day, and remember to wash your hands.